Ag Tech Tip: Shrink Wrap.
Let's go into shrink wrap. So this is new, right? This is one that usually gives us some oohs and ahs from the crowd. So try to contain yourselves. Actually, you can be as loud as you want. We can't hear you. But so one, I want to deal first with this. What is this thing? What is all these triangles? What am I going to do with this? Just delete it?
We usually just, that's what when I work with customers, that's exactly what they do. They go in and like delete and then
Yeah,
let's keep moving.
right. Now what?
But sometimes, I mean, it's very useful, especially in subdivision work. Use the existing tri-image, get contours from it, right? But you need a perimeter. You need some type of boundary. So this one takes time because again, if you're trying to put in that perimeter nice and tight to the location where that's too far, man. You're gonna
You don't think that's close enough? When I
it's
run the
not gonna work.
volumes, it'll be good, right? Well, you're exactly right. So now if I select that perimeter, so I just put in a rough perimeter just like I would my existing, right? So you're probably like, okay, now what? Well, dun, da, 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 go to shrink wrap or
F11.
F11, right? That's your new friend. It's going to ask if I want to create an offset line or I want to go right to the edge of the data. Let's say yes. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is, right? Nice and tight. That shrink wrap, right? I, I'm sure everybody that had been asking for that or, had spent more than 10 minutes putting in a perimeter, which probably most of us have on these complicated either a highway or even subdivisions where you're going in and out, along the slope in the daylight line, right? So nice and
So
easy. Now we've got that nice tight perimeter around the project.
renewable energy projects, so solar projects where you have 1,000 different little sites with a big quick perimeters and F11 and boom. And then also, Matt, I mean, you can shrink wrap not only design perimeters or existing perimeters, but you can shrink wrap annotation. You can shrink wrap report regions, right? I mean, again, use cases here. What I seen is in customers that we trained is going in and tracing a report region around some data lines, maybe around the pond, and going and shrink wrap it, and it goes in quickly goes in. It gives you that report region pond. Okay, so again, different ways to now. Oh, you're shrink wrapping an annotation. Perfect.
Yep, I got an annotation line on this contour project, so I'll just hit F11 now. No offset. Excuse me. And so it goes ahead and does the same thing, right? Sometimes, there'll be little intricacies that I might need to fix, right? So how could we go in and fix that? Well, we'll turn on
Seven.
F2, right? F7 and F6. So F6 inserts a point. So if I want to insert a few points, right, I'm not going to get too perfect with it, but you see the point, right? So now I can F7, right? So F7, boom. Let's tie that in a little closer, right? You get the picture. Now we could take this and apply it, right? So again, F2 to turn off the plus marks. Sometimes they're helpful. Sometimes they're a pain in the what. Let's select that annotation line. Now we can cut, right? So before we could copy and paste. Now we can cut, right? I don't really need this line in my annotation layer. Go to my perimeters layer, right click, what? Paste, right? We're going to drape a daylight line. Yeah, I say so. Boom. Right now we've got that perimeter and we've also got that daylight line, right? We've basically matching the existing right underneath there. So that's what we want for that nice smooth transition around the whole project.